California has always promised sunshine, beaches, and endless opportunities, a dream that millions chased eagerly. But today, that golden dream is cracking under the weight of unbearable costs. Is California still the promised land, or has the dream become a financial nightmare? Housing is where the crisis hits hardest. Imagine spending nearly half your paycheck just to keep a roof over your head. In 2000, you could rent a one-bedroom apartment in Los Angeles for about $850. Fast forward to 2024, and you're looking at over $2,400 for the same small space. A staggering 180% increase. San Francisco paints an even grimmer picture. Rent has ballooned from $1,500 in 2000 to upwards of $3,200 today. Why? Chronic housing shortages, restrictive zoning laws, and Proposition 13 have made affordable housing nearly extinct. California needs around 180,000 new homes annually, but it barely reaches half that goal. Longtime homeowners benefit from Proposition 13, while newcomers and renters face relentless price hikes and limited options. But housing is just the beginning. Everyday expenses are crippling Californians too. Groceries for a family of four now average around $1,200 monthly, significantly above the national average. Fresh produce, even sourced locally, comes at a premium due to high labor and operational costs. Gas hovers between $5 to $6 per gallon, and essential services like childcare and healthcare further drain your paycheck. Imagine childcare costing nearly $20,000 annually per child, often more expensive than college tuition in other states. Healthcare premiums regularly exceed $1,500 a month for families, and out-of-pocket costs for prescriptions and medical visits continue to climb. After paying for these essentials, what's left? The harsh reality is driving Californians away. Between 2020 and 2023, over 900,000 people packed their bags and left. They're heading to Texas, Arizona, Florida, and Idaho, where median home prices are drastically lower, often half of California's staggering $840,000 average. Sarah, a teacher from Orange County, moved to Boise, Idaho, trading a cramped condo for a spacious family home at less than half the cost. She now enjoys greater financial security and more quality time with her family. Mark, a small business owner, relocated his entire operation to Austin, Texas, citing unsustainable operating costs, taxes, and regulations in California. He now pays lower overhead costs, and his employees can afford comfortable homes near their workplace. These aren't isolated incidents. They're part of a growing exodus reshaping California's demographics and economy. But is leaving the only option? California is trying to address this crisis with reforms like Senate Bill 9, allowing duplexes on single-family lots, and Assembly Bill 2011, streamlining housing development on commercial land. Initiatives promoting tiny homes and accessory dwelling units, ADUs, are also gaining traction. Cities are experimenting with community land trusts and nonprofit housing solutions, aiming to create long-term affordability. Yet, these measures feel like Band-Aids on a much deeper wound. Will it be enough to reverse decades of restrictive policies and rising costs? Meanwhile, hidden costs persist. Long commutes, mental health deterioration, and a relentless cycle of financial stress. Californians spend hours stuck in traffic or commuting from distant suburbs, sacrificing precious time and mental well-being. For millions, life feels reduced to mere survival, with little room for joy, relaxation, or savings. Yet, while many struggle, a select few thrive. Tech workers earning high salaries and those fortunate enough to own homes protected by Proposition 13 live comfortably insulated from this harsh reality. This economic divide is deepening, raising urgent questions about social equity and sustainability. California stands at a critical crossroads. The state urgently needs bold leadership willing to challenge entrenched interests, build affordable housing at scale, and ensure economic opportunities reach everyone. Time is running short. Without dramatic action, the dream of California risks becoming an exclusive luxury reserved only for the wealthy, further widening the gap between the rich and everyone else. As we confront this reality, ask yourself, is your California dream still alive, or is it fading into an unaffordable fantasy? Share your experience. Your voice matters. Like this video if you relate, subscribe to keep the conversation going, and let's face the future of California together.